Hey everyone, thanks for coming to Greece Public Library's YouTube channel. In this video, you'll get to know all about our 3D printing services. We'll show you how the printer works, how to find a design, and how to submit a file to print right here in the library. By the end of this video, you will have received all the information you need to take our certification quiz and get started using the 3D printer. But first, we want to tell you a little bit about what 3D printing is and how the library is bringing this technology to the forefront of its services. When we talk about 3D printing, we're talking about a method of manufacturing, and in this case, a process called additive manufacturing. This basically means that a three-dimensional object is created by adding material layer by layer. This allows the designer to build more complex components and objects at a cheaper cost and with more accuracy than the traditional types of manufacturing like forging and molding. So why does this type of technology belong in the library? And why do we think it's so important? As 3D printing becomes increasingly accessible to the general public, we think it's important that we show our patrons this technological trend. We strive to offer community access to new and emerging technologies and to support and encourage our community's interest in design, creation, and collaboration. So with that, let's get to know our 3D printer. The 3D printer is a simple machine that does some pretty complex things. It reads a digital file and then expresses that file as a three-dimensional object. It's kind of like how your phone or your computer reads the software in an app and displays it to your screen. The 3D printer reads the information from the file and prints the object in real life. This printer, the Ultimaker 2 Plus, and most other 3D printers are made up of components that work together to print a three-dimensional object from a digital file. All of these moving parts interact to ensure a quality and accurate design. It all begins with the filament. The filament is the material that the 3D printed object is made of. The filament that we use in the library is known as PLA, or polylactic acid, a bioplastic, meaning that it's made with natural materials. The PLA we use is derived from renewable resources like rice and corn. The filament is held on a spool, which is loaded onto the back of the machine. Once in place, the filament is fed up through the receiver and into the tube. When it's reached the end, the filament meets the print head. This is the part of the machine that heats up the filament to a melting temperature and deposits it through the nozzle and onto the build plate. The build plate is where the object begins its process of becoming a three-dimensional thing. With every existing layer, the filament instantly cools and solidifies, leaving a surface for the next layer. We recently acquired an Ultimaker 3, which has the ability to print an object in two colors because of its dual extruder nozzles. When printing an object in two colors, it's good to keep in mind that even though it appears as a single object, the printer thinks that it's printing in two separate objects and will require that you design or download STL files that can achieve this. Now that we have an understanding of how 3D objects are made, let's look at where these designs come from. There are many websites where you can download already designed 3D objects. One of our favorite websites is called Thingiverse. Here you can find thousands of finished designs that you can download to your device. Browse the site and its categories and start collecting objects that you might want to print later. If you're ready to make your own design, Tinkercad is a website that lets you realize your three-dimensional vision. Its design environment has all of the tools you need to create your object to your specifications and provides some helpful tips and tricks that will guide your design process. Finally, Ultimaker's software Cura allows the designer to see the object in a virtual 3D printer, so that the designer can visualize how the object will print, how much time it should take, and about how heavy it should be. Cura also allows for adjustments to scaling, rotation, and positioning. All objects that we approve for printing pass through our Cura first to ensure that you have the best print experience possible. When deciding on an object to download or design, keep in mind that our printers can only read the .stl file format. Much like how computers read songs as MP3s and pictures as JPEGs, our 3D printers read object designs as .stl, so it's important to find or create a design that is in that format. Our Ultimaker 2 Plus has spacious printing capacity of 9 inches by 9 inches by 9 inches. So make sure that your object can be printed inside that space too. So now that you've found or designed an object to print, let's talk about our submission process and how to make an appointment to use our 3D printer. Here at the library, we can only print files submitted to us through our website, Before any submission can be made, make sure that you've finished watching this video and that you've taken our certification quiz. The link to that quiz can be found in the description of the video or at our website. When you're ready to make an appointment to print your 3D object, and after you've been certified, you'll need to submit the 3D file to us so that we can give you an estimate on how long it will take and how much it will cost. We approve most objects for printing, but we cannot approve objects unsuitable for a library setting, copyright or trademark protected items, objects greater than the 9" by 9" by 9" printer space, or any weapons or weapons components. It's also important to keep in mind that we can only print objects when the library is open, so if an object is estimated to go past our closing hours, we will probably suggest modifications to your design to reduce its print time. With that, it's time to submit your file. Open any internet browser and head to greecepubliclibrary.org. Once you reach our website, navigate to the Services button and select 3D Printing from the drop-down menu, or click the link in the description of this video. This page displays much of the information covered in this video and a button for submitting your 3D file. Click on that button to begin the submission process. On this page, you will see an electronic form for submitting your 3D object. These fields will tell us about the object you want to print and how to contact you to make an appointment. Fill out the required fields and tell us a little bit about your 3D object and your availability. Once completed, select your downloaded 3D object in .stl format using the Browse button. Once you've selected the .stl file, press the blue Submit File button. Our staff will immediately receive a notification of your submission, and we will review the file in Cura. Once we have approved it, our staff will contact you with any recommendations for your design, how long it should take to print, and how much it'll cost. We charge 10 cents per gram of filament for printed objects. If your design is a multi-part object, or more than one color, those will need to be submitted as separate STL files. From there, we will set you up with an appointment. At the time of your appointment, come to the main information desk inside the library. Let the librarian know that you are here for a 3D print appointment and make your way to the Creation Station, which is located in the center of the room. The Creation Station is where you'll find all of our techie items, including the 3D printer. Before your appointment, our staff will make sure that the printer is ready for you and that your chosen filament color is loaded when you arrive. Inside the drawer of the printer cart, you will find an envelope with your name, 3D print file name, approximate print time, and the cost of the object. An SD card with your 3D file will be inside the envelope. If the printer isn't already on, power it up by flipping the switch on the back of the printer. Insert the SD card face up in the front panel of the printer. Use the scroll wheel to select Print. Find your file name and press the scroll wheel selector. The printer will then begin to heat up to its operating temperature and begin printing. During the first few minutes of printing, watch the first layers of the print closely and make sure that the filament is adhering to the build plate and to the previous layers. Also, make sure that the object is printing in the center of the build plate. If at any point it looks like something is going terribly wrong with the printer, you can stop the print. Select Tune, then select Abort. This will stop the print. If this happens, let staff know and we can troubleshoot the issue. As your object prints, be sure to keep any loose items of clothing or hair away from the moving parts of the printer, as they may get caught and misalign the X and Y axes. Also, be sure not to touch the build plate or the print head extruder nozzle at any point. These surfaces become very hot and could cause a burn. When your object is finished, let the printer and the object cool down before you try to remove the object from the plate. After that, you may find that it's a little tricky to remove the object from the plate. In the printer cart, you will find a putty knife. This helps in removing the object from the build plate. Place the blade of the knife under the object and gently pry it off the build plate. After you've removed the object, leave the printer on and leave the SD card in its slot. take your envelope to the checkout desk and pay for your print. So that about does it for this video. You should have the information you need to pass our certification quiz and to start using our 3D printer. If you're ready to take the quiz, click the link in the video's description and you'll be brought to the page where you can take the quiz and sign off on the user agreement. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing your designs real soon.